My name is Cassie Fivecoat. Credit unions often approach us here in the investments department inquiring as to how they can get a higher yield on their portfolio. A lot of these credit unions are credit unions that invest primarily in certificates. So we thought it would be worthwhile to show you the difference between certificates and bonds and the pros and cons of investing in each. Let's start with the pros of investing in certificates. Let's face it, even the smallest credit unions are comfortable with CD purchases. Purchasing bonds can be intimidating at first, especially because of the accounting aspect of it, but we will get into that more later. Certificates are insured up to $250,000. Most issuers offer FDIC or NCU SIF insurance. If you purchase through our Simplicity program, then you are guaranteed insurance because Simplicity only uses issuers who offer these types of insurance. Strictly comparing apples to apples, CDs will offer a higher yield. However, as your portfolio grows, you will quickly run out of issuers that you don't already own. And last but not least, the accounting can be easier because certificates do not have to be marked to market. Mark to market refers to accounting for the fair value of an investment based on current market price. Now we're going to talk about some of the cons of investing in certificates. If your loan demand suddenly grows, most certificates are not liquid, meaning they cannot be sold prior to maturity. That is not the case for all, since some brokered certificates can be sold, but most must be held to maturity. Certificates can be more to manage on a monthly basis, since a large percentage of certificates pay on a monthly basis. If your portfolio contains a large number of certificates, this can actually be costing your credit union in terms of your staff's time. Because of the insurance limit of $250,000, you cannot own more than $250,000 with any one issuer. Because of this, it can be difficult to find issuers you don't already own as your portfolio grows. And last but not least, a large portfolio consisting of all certificates can actually put downward pressure on your overall yield, since you will eventually need to purchase lower yields in order to get the issuers you don't already own. Now that we've covered certificates, let's go into bonds. Based on what we've already discussed, if you have a larger portfolio, you can actually earn a higher overall yield with the proper investment strategy by investing in bonds, since you have the flexibility to invest in amounts over $250,000. If loan demand suddenly changes and your bonds are held AFS or available for sale, then you are free to sell them if you need to in order to free up some liquidity. You can purchase bonds in amounts as small as $1,000 or as large as you need, even if it's as much as $20 million or more. Agency bonds are not insured like certificates, but they do carry either an explicit guarantee or an implied guarantee, depending on the issuer. And investing in bonds can greatly simplify the overall management process. Since most bonds pay semi-annually, there is less overall management on a monthly basis. Now that we've covered the pros, let's talk about some of the cons of investing in bonds. Bonds must be marked to market, which means you must account for unrealized losses and gains. While this really means nothing in terms of the interest you will receive or the principal which will be returned to you when the bond matures, it can still be scary for board members to see these unrealized losses in a down market. Accounting for bonds can be more complicated, and I stress can be here because it doesn't have to be. All securities are offered through our CUSO, CU Investment Solutions, and all of our brokerage clients receive free bond accounting and portfolio analytics. So all of the accounting will actually be done for you on a monthly basis. And as mentioned previously, agency bonds are not insured. They carry either an explicit or an implied guarantee by the U.S. government. However, they are still considered a very safe and conservative investment. I know that I've given you a lot of information in a very short period of time, but I did want to let you know that I am one of 2 licensed brokers here at Volunteer Corporate. We are licensed through our CUSO, CU Investment Solutions, with Philip Cochran being the second licensed broker on staff. And we would love the opportunity, if this is of interest to you, to prepare a complimentary what-if analysis where we will take your current portfolio and actually run it through some different scenarios to see if investing in bonds could actually increase your overall yield. So if this is of interest to you, please feel free to reach out to either one of us. We would love the opportunity to assist you.